Stop saying I look British. What do you mean what happened to you? Guys, stop. You're hurting me already. Guys, you're not supposed to be the ones that make me cry here. That's not the point of the stream, guys. Come on. I just didn't do my hair today. It's a new style I'm trying out. What's wrong with it? It looks good, man. Come on, right? Right? He's got a... Alright, you know what? Fine. Fine. Let's get it out of the way. Come on. Let's do it. Come on. Come on. Whatever you want. Throw it out now, because we're not going to do this all day. I will not be sat here and defiled by the likes of you for an entire stream. So whatever you want to say it. You look like a Minecrafter. It's not the best week to... Zac Efron looking ass. Gay British hair. Why did it have to be British? Justin Bieber. Sea Dog without the beard looked better. That's too far. Everybody knows that's too far. A flaccid mohawk, nice toupee, coconut head ass. Did I just see somebody say you look like the fifth Beatle? Come on, man. What's that even mean? What's that even mean, guys? Stop the stream and redo your hair. Okay, all right, come on. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. Look, okay, here's the thing. I freaking... oh, my God. Look, I took a shower, and then I got on my motorcycle, and I didn't have time to dry my hair and do my hair, so I got helmet hair from my motorcycle. But I didn't think it looked that bad, you know? Nobody said anything in real life. All of my friends... Fuck. Maybe they're not my friends. Maybe they're lying to me. You look like the son of the Crypt Keeper. What the fuck? What is even that? What is even that? This guy? This? That's his son. This? I look like this. Ludwig, it looks good. Style it any way you like, even if it is a little 2010 Justin Bieber. Okay, I don't look like 2010 Justin Bieber. No, it's way different, man. You can see my ears, you know? You can see my... Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over... Don't let the haters stop you. I'm not gonna. Nerd, thank you for the membership. Jacob, thank you. Toast Ping, Stormlight, appreciate it. Look, man, all right? I usually do my hair, but today's a bit of a tight day, okay? I played basketball. Actually, a long-ass day today. Look, I don't want to get into my day. It wasn't even a work day. I just did a lot of shit. I did a lot of shit. I'm tuckered out, man. You know what? I might crack a damn Red Bull. I'm doing it. I'm cracking a Red Bull. I'm doing it. Sponsor? Where? I didn't see it. Is there a hashtag at? I don't know. I didn't see one over there. All right, chat. Look, here's the thing, man. If you guys are new to the stream this month, you've come at a wonderful time because we are officially over halfway through March Madness. Which means half of our streams are completed. I think we only have 2 weeks left. Yeah, 2 weeks starting tomorrow. 15 more days of going live every single day. Now today is a part 2. Okay? Yesterday was a part 1. Today is a part 2 stream. Because yesterday we watched... Okay, that's a timeout, buddy. You cannot call my hair similar to a certain Führer. Okay? I'm going to give you 184 hours. Anyway, where was I? Ooh, thank you for the 20 gifted Robotum. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Logan Law, appreciate the membership. Caffeine Claus. Okay, don't say that. Did you update with Michaela and Melania lore? Well, I'll... Why did that song end so abruptly? I'll recap today. I'll recap today. Did you beat Hassan, or was the shitty haircut because you lost? Dude, real shit, real shit. So I went to Hassan's dog's birthday party because Q2's running it, and then fucking straight up, Hassan's like, play me in basketball after. Play me in basketball. So we finally eat, and he goes, play me in basketball. And you know what I do? I say, okay. And he goes, oh, I'm so full, I would throw up. So, you know. Hey, man, just so you know, you're allowed to try again, right? Like, we can just do take 2 on the stream in your hair. Okay. Thank you for that. Alex, thank you very much. Thank you for the membership. Smack Heaven, Yoikes, Mem. Maxi with a 10. 5 from Jay Larson. Looking good with the great... Is there a gray? Huh? What is that? What is that right there? Do you see it? Dude, it looks like something you would pluck out and put in a witch's brew. What is that hair? That ain't just fucking white, bro. That's... What? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? This is also gonna leak if I have dandruff. Where'd it go? There it is. Look at that hair. Look at that damn white hair. Wait, that's a good white. Wait, that's actually a good white. No, that's good for me. That's good for me. No, because hey, there's 2 types. There's 3 types of way that you get old with your hair. 1, you lose it all. 2, you get gray hairs. 3, you get white hairs. Okay? You want the white hairs for sure. That's how you get that Clooney look. Tess. Isaac, thank you for the membership. Orion, if you make it clap for us, we'll stop talking about your hair. Thank you for the 26 months. Zelks Pulse, random teammate, Lupa Dupu. Kai Manley, how do you feel about Tarek saying your daily streams don't count? He talks a lot. He talks a lot, doesn't he? Okay? All I got to say to him, okay? Love that guy. 250,000 channel points in his chat. Keep up the streams, Tarek. Abel, Michael, thank you for the membership. You look like Kyle from Fanboy and Chum Chum. This is going to be hurtful. Dude. You could sell his braces for 100 credits in Rust. What is in his mouth? What is that? Thank you, Maniac, Creamy, Tank, Isaac Jones, Ryan. Big $5 from Devin. Wallbear. Appreciate the memberships, everyone. Appreciate the memberships, y'all. Very kind, very cool, very nice. My day's been good, man. I woke up. I got my Japanese lesson today. Shit's hard, bro. But, you know, I'm chugging along. I had to do some VO. I had to do some offline work. And then I played basketball for a few hours. I watched Top 8. Hey, can we give it up for our Moist Moguls? Look at Zane. MXM Zane takes it down. Beats Hungry Bucks Game 5 Grand Finals. So that was sick to see. Happy Zane's on top again. Crushing. Moki also got his first dub on Mango, which was crazy. And then, shit, bro, what else did I do? I went to Hassan's dog's birthday party, and then I took my country ass back here. And today we're probably going to be live about 2 hours watching some Elden Ring Lore, because I got to watch Shogun tonight. Shogun. So that's my game plan. We're going to be live a couple hours. We're going to watch Shogun, bing, bang, boom. And today we're doing more lore. Y'all are making a coffee table book? Yeah, we are. Well, we did, I guess. You look like Simple Jack. Yeah, okay. You know what? Actually, I see that. No, I see it. Yo, do you know if watching a video in 2x affects the watch time? It used to, but I assume YouTube's caught up to that. I assume. Comic, thank you very much for joining the Parasocial Club. Kyrium, thank you. Austin, what do you we have to do for you to do the Luddy? What do you have to do for you to hit the Luddy? What would I do for me to hit the Luddy? I don't know. I don't think I have some for you right now. Bro, I have to say, the new hair inspired by JoJo Horton. The new hair inspired by JoJo Horton looks great. JoJo. Okay, all right. Are we done? Are we good? Did we get it out of our goddamn system? It's been 15 minutes. Did we get it out of our system yet or what, man? I know Apex isn't your main esports game, but Moist is playing the regional finals tonight. Did you hear people got hacked and they had to postpone? I did not hear this, Isaac. No. Justin Bieber looking A. Aaron, thank you very much. Plesby, when's the stock stream? Should be this week. Maybe tomorrow. Kank Min, thank you very much. Average Joe Pesci, thank you. Thank you 20 Mason. Thanks for the heads up in this. Wait, thanks heaps for the participation in the sport of the Olympics event yesterday. It was a lot of fun to put on. Hey, thanks for putting it on. Mason, it was great. All right, chat. Yeah, I will be live on Tuesday watching MXS play. I asked for a stream setup. I'm traveling tomorrow. Going to Dubai. No, imagine though. I'm traveling tomorrow, so I won't be at my setup on Tuesday, but I will have a setup to stream from, and we're going to watch MXS Tuesday. So hell yeah, man. And that's my game plan. But today, man, let's focus on today, all right? Let's focus on the here and now. Why is Blau here? What happened to Dubbin? Okay, man. Zane is so moist for us. He is so moist for us. When's the next Baldur's Gate 3 stream? Next leap year day, actually, coincidentally. We had planned that before we knew this year was leap year, so it's kind of unlucky, but it is next leap year day. Anyway, let's get to it, baby. Because if you guys didn't tune in yesterday, we watched a good chunk of Elden Ring lore. Just kind of the broad strokes of what the story of Elden Ring is about. Now, this is in anticipation of 2 events that's going to happen. The first one, obvious, DLC. There's some DLC coming out for Elden Ring. It drops, I think in June is the date or something like that. And everyone's going to be playing it, including us. The second reason is because we are doing another The Stream Ends When I Beat Elden Ring stream. We did it 2 years ago to the week. It's one of my most viewed videos. It might become my most viewed non-Mr. Beast video in a month or 2. We're doing it again. We're running it back. It's going to be a co-op with Squeaks. I believe we are going to start next Thursday. Maybe Wednesday, actually. I believe next Wednesday. Wednesday or Thursday. I got to double check. So because of that, I want to figure out what the fuck the story's about. Right? Now, we already watched the Broad Strokes videos. Okay? But there is another playlist that exists called Elden Ring Prepare to Cry. Now, we're not going to watch every video in this playlist right now, but apparently there's a lot of sad stories within Elden Ring that we are going to watch today and see if we fucking cry, man. All right? I'm coming with tears ready. So that's the game plan. That's the game plan. We're going to watch these lore videos. An Elden Ring movie, The Warrior Within. Basically, it's a 5-part series, I think. And we'll watch probably, what time is it? 2 or 3 of these today. Probably 3 of these today, maybe save 2 for another day. Don't watch the first one. Straight up? Just don't even watch it? Why? Let me see what Vati said. Vati said, wait, why? It's like 5 separate movies. I like the first one. No, do watch it. The first one is good. Look, you guys can't... Look, I am easily one guide. You cannot start swaying me with all your ideas. So, wait, hold up. Let me tag the entirety of my Discord. Let them know I'm loving youtube.com/@ludwig/live. Don't mention it, please, period. And what it is should be obvious, because it's all we've talked about. Thank you, Luke. What happened to your hair? Okay, what did I just fucking say, man? What did I just fucking say? In before Jinxie, what did I just say? What did I just say, man? I'm glad that you are done copying Mogul Male's look. This is big for you, makes you really stand out. All right. What happened to your hair? Dude, okay. All right. God, I'm going to freaking... Sorry, I shouldn't act. But... No, nothing. I am goo. I'm glad that you are done copying... Oh, I already read that. I am a fool. I already read that. The climbing game speedrun is now 5 minutes, 42 seconds. Should I watch that speedrun real quick? That sounds really fast. 5 minutes, 42? That's kind of quick. I'll take a peek. I'll take a peek. Why not? 5:41. A second faster than what you said. I didn't realize you could change cosmetics. So far, this looks like me. Okay, what the fuck? How come they didn't even, like, try? What?
It's pretty big, but I still have to readjust my mouse.
They're a mouse user? Oh, wow. You can see their mouse in the bottom right. You see that? Wow, look at that. It tracks the motion of the mouse. That's kind of cool.
XXL ones.
I do think mouse is harder, but perhaps, I guess, easier for the speedrun. I guess it's a higher ceiling, lower floor. And I think controller's probably opposite. Feels like that's the case with most games. Is a YouTube Premium membership worth it? I don't know if you watch a lot of YouTube. Also depends how much money you got. There's a lot of factors. I like it. I would fucking hate to watch. I watch so much goddamn YouTube. If I had to watch ads, I would be so mad. Wow. Was he trying to do a skip there? I feel like that was the case. Okay. All right. Hop right to. Why not? All right. The transfer. This is going to be kind of slow.
Is this a bad cycle?
It does feel like a bad cycle. I was thinking that. Okay. Wow. Some speed here. Damn. This guy gets height. Shower to dress. Dress straight in. Wow. The dress skip. That's crazy. Oh, damn. Where are we going here, right? Okay. I don't know how this guy just gets so much momentum from, like, nothing. Oh, wait a second. That was smart. That was smart. Basically, like, rocket by holding both angles until it's centered and then push off. That's smart. Okay. Finish it up. Finish up strong. Okay, weirdly slow on here. There must be a reason. No way. What? How the fuck did that work? Maybe by, like, lifting himself in air, it doesn't, like, cause as much downward drag. You know? Like, even... What? Okay, that skips so much. You can't do it again, can you? Okay. That's weird you can do it once, though. Unless you can do it and this is just quicker. Huh, that was weird. Yeah, that was a double dino technique. I've never seen that before. Wait, could you have done that the whole time? Oh, yeah, that's normal. Okay. Man, just makes it look so easy. Just makes it look so easy. This section's so hard. Okay. Looks like a little slow down there. All right. That jump is so scary, I swear. Really no mistakes, you know? Like in the sense of like all grabs and climbs have been successful. I think there's some shortcuts you know, maybe momentum saving things you could do, but very clean this run. You swim so much faster with mouse keyboard. Oh, wow. Just clawing at the ice. Big reach. Big reach. Okay, how do you do this part? Wow, that skips so much. That skips so much. That skips so much. Dude, wow. Oh my god. Just cheesing. So I knew this was possible. I knew this was possible. I had the exact right point, too. He just gives so much height, though. All right. Now what? Now what? Dude, wow. The ice section's a fucking joke, apparently. Holy shit. Oh, that's the first fall I've seen. And it's such an easy area, too. I mean, the time loss is negligible. I find this section to be a bit underrated. It is easy, but... Okay, there we go. 3 rungs at a time. You know what I'm not very good at is the climbing of the credit letters. But this guy, obviously, the reach is crazy. 5, 4, 1. Wow. That's a good fucking run.
Oh, man.
Why are you saying fuck? Why'd you say fuck?
It was so close to being good, man. It was so close.
It's the world record. What the fuck?
Oh, the ending.
Dude, I don't fucking like speedrunners. I'm sorry. That was mean. I just like, bro, what? Imagine getting the world record and saying that. Like, dude, I fucking got a 37 and I felt good about it. Now you're making me feel bad. That's crazy. I guess he did. You are right. He beat himself for the world record, if I believe. Patrick Mahomes got 2 Fortnite skins before Tom Brady. The GOAT debate is over. Hey, W's in chat. Because Otto got a goddamn marathon W today. He fucking did it, man. Today was the marathon. The marathon I was supposed to run, I bailed. Y'all know that. We talked about it. He ran it today. Officially. So shout out. Yo, Lud, just joined. Watching your video on mute in the other tab just to get you back in my other feed because I didn't watch you for a day. Hey, okay, don't use that word, but I hear you. Ludwig's the type of guy to lick his fingers and say, that's how good my bidet works. All right, we are back. We are back with day 2 of Elden Ring Lore. I'm trying to learn everything there is to know about this game in preparation for the DLC that's going to come out. For a recap, if you did not tune in yesterday, I will explain to you. Listen to me. The basic story of the game is that there are several outer gods. Think of them as celestial beings. And one of them, the Great Will, specifically wants to influence the lands in between, which we can just think of as like Earth, the place that you play the fucking video game at. This greater will, using the Elden Beast, is controlling what's happening on the damn world. Okay, there's an Elden Ring, which gives certain power. There's also an Erd tree. All of this created by this god. All right? Now, bear in mind, there was a universe in the world before the greater will came in. It's not like when God breathed life into our world in the Bible. It was more like if God pulled up and there was something already there, and instead of day 1, there was light, he was like, day 1, there was light, but it's now a different color. All right? Yeah, basically colonialism. And then implanted the Elden Beast to run shit. And then also used Marika as the god to kind of oversee everything. All right? And now Marika wasn't created by this greater will, but more like someone who earned this title. In Marika, the most important thing that she did is she created every single demigod. All right? Every single demigod that you fight, that you don't fight, that you know about, all comes from her. False. No, it's true. They're all birthed from her. Or Radagon, which is her split self, because she is Radagon. All right? So she had a bunch of kids. They had a bunch of they're a bunch of demigod kids. They're all running amok, and they're all hopefully working towards the goal of the Erd Tree. And the Erd Tree is sucking the world dry. Okay, everybody dies no longer. Instead of dying, they return to the roots of the Erd Tree. They get sucked up by it because Marika stole destined death, and removed it. So it basically removed the ability to die. And now the Erd Tree is just sucking everyone dry. Okay? We following? All right? And then she kind of goes rogue. She kind of goes rogue for a bit. I think this is fair to say. She kind of goes rogue. She specifically has, what does she do? She goes rogue by breaking the Elden Ring. She destroys the Elden Ring, goes a bit rogue. Okay, then they lock her up. All right, cuff me, officer. I broke the Elden Ring. What are you going to do? They cuffed her up. And then I think the actual game Elden Ring is you beating all the demigods, or perhaps working with the demigods, on the way to eventually fight Radagon, who is Marika, and then you defeat her and then the Elden Beast. And also, possibly, at least in my storyline, burn down the Erd Tree, basically undoing everything the Greater Will did to take over this world. You're kind of undoing it all. You're getting rid of the god who was taking care of the world. You're killing a bunch of the demigods. You're killing the Elden Beast. You're basically like everything he set up in colonizing this world. You're like, nah, I'm going to do my own thing. All right? Okay? So anyway, that's the general lore that I know. Did you bring back permadeath? Permadeath was brought back in part by Ronnie, who stole it from Marika's shadow, Malekith, which she actually did because she was coerced by Marika, who stole it back from herself. Today we are going to watch a video called An Elden Ring Movie, The Warrior Within, Try Not to Cry Edition. Let's give it a shot.
The jars are kindly folk, brought to life by human flesh and blood, which can be stored safely within. We can't be sure why they were created. However, the Erd Tree is imprinted upon their wax seals, and there are empty jars at the bases of many minor Erd Trees. Perhaps they once transported bodies here for burial? At any
Perhaps
rate,
they were used
their
for
purpose
weed.
has long been lost since the
A
Shattering.
grinder, if you will. Oh, the Shattering.
And now they live in fear. For there are those who would pay a high price for the shard of a living jar. One's choice of armor says a lot about them. Maybe it's the armor of a nameless vagabond, or the armor of one to whom family is everything. For Dialos, this armor was passed down to him, and many expectations came with it.
Ah, hello.
Hello.
You must be new here. Well, just call me Dialos.
He looks like every writer in 15th century England.
The honor of one's house holds little import in these lands. By the way, have you met a young woman named Lanya on your travels? She's my servant, but fickle as the wind.
I sat under a tree today because it was hot during basketball and the tree was in the shade, and I thought to myself, this is what motherfuckers did for fun in the 1400s. They would sit under this and think. Anyway, I'm getting distracted.
Take your eyes off her for but a moment and she's good as gone. If you find her, please be sure to tell me.
No cell phones. I'm on that
Lanya.
Buddha type shit for real.
It's me, Dialos. Answer me, would you?
Okay, these subtitles are off.
Hello, friend. Tell me if you know, would you? The whereabouts of the hidden house of those despicable fiends. The recusants who hunt their fellow tarnished. They laid hands upon my servant Lanya, and I refused to let the insult stand. The tale of House Hoslo is told in blood. I, Dialos, swear to deliver the message.
Lanya was a tarnished servant of House Hoslo
Okay.
and a companion of Dialos since childhood.
Okay.
So she might have known better than anyone that Dialos was all talk and no action.
Oh. Diallo's kind of baby back. I wouldn't use that term.
The recusants are tarnished who have turned their backs on grace and the Erd Tree. Such blasphemy leads them to hunt fellow tarnished, to foil the efforts of those guided by grace.
Recusals. Hold up, I want to look that up. Recusals, Elden Ring. I'm not looking up what recusal means. Recusals. I guess he kind of explained what it just was, but I'm still confused. What's the difference between a recusal and a tarnished? Recusants. Recusants. Use the live captions instead. I don't know what you think this is, but it is also those. What's the difference between a recusant finger and a bloody finger? That's not what I want to know. Recusant. Recusants versus tarnished. What is it? What is it? He just explained it? Yeah, I guess I should just read it.
This backs on grace and the Erd. The recusants are tarnished who have turned their backs on grace and the Erd Tree. Such blasphemy leads them to hunt fellow tarnished, to foil the efforts of those guided by grace. This recusant's
Okay, he hates people who like grace in the Erd Tree.
name is Henricus, a night killer who would have crushed Dialos, but he makes the mistake of invading you.
Invading you? Why the fuck did you invade me, big guy?
Can you hear me?
Pot.
Help me. I'm stuck. Hello? Hello? Oh, my stars. I'm so happy to see you. And as you can see, I'm stuck here.
I do see that.
Please, can you help me out of this? My thanks. 1,000 thanks. Just give me a good smack from the rear with something nice and big. And I'll pop clean out, I'm
Dude, so many better ways to phrase that.
sure. Don't dally. There's no need to fret. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say. Ouch! A little more gently. Ah! Well played, good sir. Well played. Ah. I thank you.
You're welcome.
Once again, the pleasure is mine. I am the warrior Jar known as Alexander. Iron Fist
You're telling me the giant pot is called John.
Alexander, in fact. I journey to the east, where I intend to further my education in the ways of war. And beyond these lands lie the scarlet, rot-blighted Kaled Wilds. And upon their southern edge is Redmane Castle, in which a festival of combat is being held. I'd heard whispers of such festivities before. Doesn't the notion set your breast aflutter?
My breasts are flattering at the thought of this.
Ah, you came. How delightful. Indeed, I thought I might find you here. By the by, do you know for whom this festival is being held?
Rodin.
It is none other
General
than
Rodin.
General Radahn himself.
Radon. Fuck.
To think, I could face a great champion of the shattering, a demigod in the flesh. Oh, gosh. In truth, I quiver at the thought.
Ew.
Such is his frightful repute. But the fear simply assures me the ordeal is worth undertaking. Be sure to get a good vantage, my friend. I, Iron Fist Alexander, do hereby vow to unflinchingly brave this ordeal.
Fuck yeah! Let's go, Alex! Big man on the campus. Big man.
General Radahn is cursed ever to wander, eaten from the inside by Melania's scarlet rot. But his
Melania
great
did
rune
fuck on him.
burns to resist the encroachment of the rot. And while he is long since mad, he was once the strongest of the demigods, and perhaps the greatest warrior of all.
Nah, that's cap. Greatest warriors, what's his name? What's it, G guy? Grimwald. Grimwin. Gerwin. Godfrey.
But in the end, you are the host to this warrior's death. And those beside you are simply summoned to share in your glory.
What a way to phrase that. I'm the host of your death. I'm the host of your fall off. You
hello
may
there.
now have a seat.
It was a battle marvelously fought. You are well and truly a champion, friend. I, on the other hand, am nothing but a crock.
Oh.
One hit was all it took to crack me, and for my insides to come spilling out.
Oh, shit.
After that, I hid like a coward.
Oh.
And as such, I can hardly stand to face one such as you.
What? Is that a big deal?
The bodies found here are exceedingly fine. Who could expect any less from the very warriors who fought in the Shattering, the greatest of all wars?
What is the Shattering?
Lads, I'm going to take you on a little journey.
Okay.
You'll all be inside me. From now on, we're all in it together.
Thus are warriors passed from jar to jar, carrying dreams of greatness.
Ah, you again, is it? The recusants sent a lackey. Can you believe they invited me to join them? Now, after what they did? I can scarcely believe it myself. Did they think me a fool? You might be surprised to learn I took them up on the offer. Then I only had to ask. The location of the recusant hideout. It's on Mount Gelmir, found off the old road that leads west from the...
Who the fuck is the pretty boy? Because I get it. I get who I am. I beat up Radahn, EZ. I know the pot. Who the fuck's the pretty boy? What's he got to do with anything? Dialos. What's Dialos have to do with any of this? His servant was killed by a recused. You'll see? Okay.
The town of Windmills. That's where they hide. The manor on the peak. Just you wait, wretched recusants. You'll rue the day you insulted my name by laying hands on Lanya.
Lanya.
The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood, after all.
Dialos had an older brother, a stern, self-possessed man named Juno, who inherited the Hoslow legacy instead of Dialos. True to the words of his house, Juno Hoslow walked many roads drenched in blood, yet never had the ego to consider himself a champion. But the casual manner of his achievements made him seem out of reach, and so the younger aspired to be like the older, yearning for the day that he would tell the tale of House Hoslow in blood, knowing full well that it would break his brother's heart.
Why would it break his heart?
Help me! I'm stuck!
Again?
Hello!
Same guy?
My thanks in advance. I know you're the man for the job. You
Yeah,
know
get
what
your
to
country
do,
ass out of there.
Ah! Ouch! Ah! Now, What if I could somehow be made slippery or some such?
Gotta grease them up before. Yes, sir. Grease them up a
Dearie
little.
me, I'm oilier than a toad.
Don't like. Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yes, indeed. I too have a home, though it is one to which I have vowed not to return. So, I thought I might look out from atop the cliff. But as I drew closer and closer, pow! Wouldn't you know it?
What?
I was perfectly stuck in that blasted hole.
You keep getting stuck in holes.
I can feel the warriors inside admonishing me for my mawkishness.
Mawkishness. Never heard of
And
that.
so we learn that just over the cliff is Jarburg, a hidden little village where the Jars can live in peace.
Jarbird.
Hello, cuz. What are you doing here?
Don't call me
I
cuz.
didn't think anyone knew about this place. Except us Jars. Ah. Are you going to be the new potentate?
What's a potentate?
Show me your hands.
No,
It's just a little test, cuz.
I'm not a
To see if
potentate.
you've got the right stuff.
Well, I do have the right stuff. Check my hands out.
Your skin isn't so smooth, is it?
So,
You
yeah.
need slick, slidey hands to be potentate.
What's a
you know?
potentate?
I'm sorry, cuz. But I don't think you've got what it takes.
Fuck you, I
What
do.
a shame.
I beat the Elden
A
Ring game.
potentate is a leader of the Jars, who, in this case it seems, is judged worthy by the quality of their hands.
Why?
Hands grow rough and calloused by war, but
True.
most living Jars are kindly and would not value such a ruler. Better, instead, to have a potentate who can take care of them, though this Jar Ban secretly has the insides of a warrior, so he desires a protector to look up to.
That can be me.
Do you know what a poacher is, cuz?
Someone who
They
poaches animals.
hunt us,
Oh.
smash us, and then take us away.
Fuck.
This village is kept secret. So, I think we're safe here.
Not for long.
But you should be careful if you ever meet one of them, cuz. I hope Uncle Alexander beats them all up first.
Living Jar shards are in high demand.
Why?
In fact, their shards are a crafting material used by the most depraved perfumers
That makes
who
sense.
grow desperate to craft their potions and explosives. As such, the perfumers must never be allowed to find their way to Jarburg.
Have you met Uncle Alexander? He used to live here with us. But
I
then
did.
He left to be a champion.
He was a champion.
One day, I'll be just like Uncle Alexander.
Maybe a little
I
different.
miss him, though. I asked to go with him, but he said,
Oh, mountain of fire! Bake me in your flames!
He killed himself?
Ah, good sir. What business might you have in such a place as this? It's hardly more than lukewarm here. I won't be able to temper my body such that it'll never crack again. Perhaps I'll head eastward. There's an old saying I've caught wind of. Above the lofty clouds, the icy giant's peak doth soar. Here lieth the flame of ruin, which ever burning roars. Your timing, though, is impeccable as ever.
Thank you.
I've been making just the thing for you on my journey here. Take it. I'm sure it'll suit you to a T.
Eventually, you find your way
Jarhead!
to the Volcano Manor, home of the Recusants.
I am Tanith, the proprietress of this house.
Hi, you sound nice.
An honor to have you.
I'm just happy to be here, I guess.
So, tarnished.
I prefer Jarhead.
Have you ever harbored doubts about the burden of grace and the dogmatic ramblings of the Fingers? If you
Yes.
have, why not join the Volcano Manor?
To be honest, I don't trust the Fingers even a little bit at all, even a little. I think they're a fucking sham set up by the Great Will. Their prophet knowledge is archaic, slow, and they're trying to screw everyone over.
And fight with us?
She fucks lizards. You didn't have to tell me that. I'm sold.
Rise with us? Against the Erd Tree?
Tanith calls for champions to join her cause, and she speaks well to the ambitions of the Tarnished. Such validation was impossible for Dialos to resist.
Well, nice to see you again. So you've been invited as well, I see. Then we're comrades in arms henceforth. You watch my back, and I'll watch yours. Yes?
Sure.
I can tell. You're wondering about Lanya. Well,
I
you
thought.
see,
I read the subtitles like you're wondering about lunch, and I was like, dude, I kind of am. All right, I'm worried about Lanya. Okay.
I can tell. You're wondering about Lanya. Well, you see, after much internal debate, I've come to realize revenge is not the answer.
Feels like you're being a little baby boy Dialos, and I feel like revenge could be the answer. We're in the volcano fucking manor.
According to Lady Tanith, I've got the stuff of champions. And champions, ironic as it is, are oft forced to walk a tainted path.
True.
It hit me like a bolt from the blue, that my former thoughts were simple naivety. Of course my heart weeps for Lanya. That unfortunate incident was a cruel twist of fate indeed. But succumbing to the pain and sadness caused won't make me a champion, will it?
Makes it
Lanya
cool.
knows this, I'm certain. Fate has laid hard roads for us both, but such is true of any road trod by champions.
I feel like doing is better than not doing in almost all circumstances. And in this case, you're basically saying to be a hero, it's better I do nothing. So, like, what are you doing? If you're not going to take revenge on Lanya, what are you doing?
I always resented these hands. Their pale complexion. A far cry from any warriors. The shame of House Hoslow. But that won't be the case for long. They'll be darkened by grit once I've set out on the path of champions. The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood.
You say
after
that.
all.
Draw blood. Draw it.
Did you read the letter left
Did I get
for you?
more nude?
That is the task the Volcano Manor desires you enact.
What is it?
You will be compensated once the deed is done.
What deed? Who am I killing? The recused?
Good luck.
Oh, fuck. Am I
If
killing
you are
just random
loath to
recused
hunt
people?
your own kin, so be it. But you must leave this house at once.
I am recused killing other tarnished because I've turned against the Erd Tree, and that's what people who are recused do. If you're recused, you give up grace in the Erd Tree, so I'm a recusant. Oh my god.
This is a war against the Erd Tree.
I'd rather the war against
We
drugs.
have no place for the meek, nor the luxury of keeping clean hands.
Talk that shit.
And so, we come face to face with Juno Hoslow.
Oh no, his brother. Oh, the quiet brother. Sorry, I got a cheap sword. I know, I know.
Comrades in arms henceforth. You watch my back, and I'll watch yours. Yes?
What if your back includes killing your brother with a throwing knife? We let him live?
When Juno Hoslow received an invitation to the Volcano Manor, he discreetly refused. As head of House Hoslow, his hands had been bloodied enough already.
What's the matter? Having trouble nabbing your prey? Do you remember your vow to Tanith? To rise against the Erd Tree?
Yeah, I
Did
remember.
I say your heart was never in it to begin with?
Okay, fuck you.
You and Dialos both.
I've killed so many.
Well, aren't you full of beans? No wonder you're covered in muck.
I'm just gonna say that to people now.
Oh, my friend, it's been far too long. I have to say you caught me at a rather low point. But as you see, I've put all that behind me. Left the Volcano Manor, forging my own path now, making my own choices.
What?
Even a fool like me can look after some simple jars. Do you pity me? Well, don't. I feel like for the first time in my life, I'm on the straight and narrow.
He became the jar leader.
When Dialos Hoslow finally set aside the expectations of others, he started to listen to himself.
Oh, hello again, cuz.
Dialos, do
Have
this.
you heard? A new potentate's come
He's
to
the potentate.
village. I think he said his name was Dialos. He seems a little down in the dumps, but his hands, as smooth as silk.
Never killed a man in his life.
I don't know. I'm a little disappointed, actually.
Why?
Even though good Sir Dialos has a wonderful suit of armor.
Oh, he's not someone you can look up
He
to.
says he isn't a warrior.
Yeah, he's not.
And since he's a coward,
Oh,
he won't be fighting anymore.
yeah, that's true.
His smooth and silky hands feel nice when he pats us. But I wish we had a potentate big and strong like you.
Thanks.
Which brings us to the perfumers, who have had reason to follow you here.
Oh no.
The perfumers were once respected healers, who traveled the land in search of flower fields and aromatics so that they might better treat the less fortunate. But after they were drafted onto the battlefields of the Shattering, they were forced to trade their pleasant aromatics for consumable tools of war. So, in Jarburg, they don't see the rare flowers or the peaceful jars. They see a village of crafting materials, ruled by a coward.
Dialos!
Wait, you're a poacher, aren't you? I'll turn my back on duty no more.
The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood. In blood!
Good combo. Finish him, Dialos.
For years, Dialos had yearned to tell the tale of House Hoslow in blood. All it took was something worth fighting for. Meanwhile, you and Alexander make your way to the mountaintops of the Giants, continuing upon the path of champions.
What the fuck is that cannon? I didn't play with that cannon. Where'd you get the lightning cannon? I want that. That's right in his dick and ball.
Ah, I see you finally made it here yourself. The city hanging in the air is slowly crumbling. What an incredible place we find ourselves.
It was cool.
But that aside, you're certainly a force to be reckoned with, eh?
Thanks. Thanks.
Which means I've but one thing to ask of you.
Shoot.
I've been longing to fight a warrior as accomplished as you.
No.
You are ready then, I take
Alex,
it?
no.
Then let us begin.
Alex, why?
I am the great Jar Warrior. Iron Fist Alexander.
Go back to Jar
Lend me
Village.
strength, O warriors within. Let us become one champion together.
Alex. Alexander. No, don't kill him. I don't like this. Oh, it's too OP of a spell.
As I suspected, victory was impossible. My thanks. It was a marvelous battle. I implore you, take what I bequeath from inside me.
Oh.
All vessels are destined to one day break. But the great Alexander lived as a warrior to his last.
Unlike Dialos, Alexander was brave and threw himself into danger at every turn. But in the end, His armor was not enough for the warrior within.
Oh, cuz, I'm glad you came. But we're fine now. Dialos fought the poacher, though quite a lot of us got broken. I won't cry, though. I'm a warrior jar. A warrior. The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood. That's the kind of warrior I want to be one day, cuz. Even if I'm scared, I'll still fight to protect everyone.
You. Are the jars? Are they all right? Did I defend them? Then all is well. This fool proved his worth in the end.
Is he dead?
And so it is that the coward is capable of the highest heroism.
Wow. Cuz, are these insights from Uncle Alexander? Thank you, cuz I'm a warrior jar, so I need to be strong. I can really have them, right?
Yeah.
I understand. I'll get strong. Strong enough. I deserve to have Uncle's insights. I don't think I'll see you again. When I set out, warriors are supposed to work alone. Goodbye, cuz. And thanks for everything. I'll never forget you,
I'll never forget you, man.
cuz.
The jars contain dregs inherited from those who came before. Thus our warriors passed from jar to jar, carrying dreams of greatness. This video wouldn't have been possible without the help.
Dude. Why did we have to kill Alexander? Why? I think you just want to gifted 13 flames. Why? It's what he wanted? Yeah, but like, you don't always get what you want, you know? Like, sometimes you shouldn't get what you want, maybe, if it includes me having to fucking murder you. Like, I feel like that's okay. Thank you, 13 flames. Wait, click on that stream. It gives you a good medallion. That's not a good reason to kill someone. I got a good medallion. Oh, fuck. I spilled water everywhere. I spilled water everywhere. Oh, shit. Oh, what a fucked up day, man. Oh, what a fucked up day. Oh, brother, what a fucked up day. Oh my god. How is there this much water in a cup? Oh, gross. Oh, ew. It's spilling. Oh, fuck. I can't believe I've done this. Oh, man. All right. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus, man. Oh, gosh. You do this every week. I do not do this every week. I do it somewhat frequently. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Dude, there's so many lore videos. Did it get in your PC? No, luckily no. Luckily no. I think we should be good. It's not the time. It's not the time to play Mario Kart music, man. Watch the DLC trailer.
Pure and radiant, he wields love to shrive clean the hearts of men.
That is the cocoon of Mikola, daughter of Radagon and Marika, sister, brother. That is son. It is Mikola, son of Radagon and Marika, brother of Melania. I am Melania, hand of Mikola.
There is nothing more terrifying.
He created the Halig tree. Basically a tree that would accept any soul, because the Erd tree only accepts the soul of the people who are willing to follow the Golden Order, which can be a bit fascist at times. The Halig tree will accept the soul of anyone. He put himself in a cocoon. He was supposed to come out, a hero, a god, if you will. And he was pulled out of his cocoon. By whom? How? When? We don't know. It was Moog. We know it was Moog. Oh. It was by Moog. Why? We don't know. We know why he did it. We know why he did it too. Moog sodomized him. What? He wanted femboy bussy? What? Moog made him his boy lover? His cousin? Or uncle? What? Is this true? People do not call him the Moog Lester. I'm looking that up. Oh my god, they do. I burned that down. Or that's not... Is that the Erd tree? Or is that the Halig tree? Is it? That's the Erd tree, right? That's Lindell. That's a different tree. That's the Halig tree? No, it's not. That's a new tree. There's a second tree. They added a new tree. New tree dropped. New tree dropped. Shadowlands tree. Always with the tree.
In that forsaken place, blood must spill. Blood of your fellows. They are true faithful.
They were never saints. They just happened to be on the losing side of a war.
Wood.
Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft of light?
presume you, too, are keen to know just what kind Mikkeler is doing here.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Vesper's flame.
Come now, touch the withered arm, and travel to the realm of shadow. I will not be far behind. May we meet again.
Was that what's her name? Melina? Shadow of the Erd Tree. That's Mikkela's voice? That was This is Mikkela.
I will not be far behind. May we meet again.
We never met him. Why is he saying, may we meet again? I didn't want to say it. He also does sound like a girl. He's a forever child. That is true, actually. That's a good point. That is a good point. That's Mesmer? Who's Mesmer? Who's Mesmer? Who the fuck is Mesmer? That's exactly what I want to know. Yeah, who's Mesmer the Impaler?
So if you're anything like me after watching the Shadow of the Erd Tree trailer, you are completely overwhelmed and also excited at all of the possibilities this
Don't ever fucking accuse me of being overwhelmed ever again.
DLC could unveil about the story of Elden Ring. I'm blown away by everything that was shown in this data from Mesmer himself.
Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction?
Wait, that voice is so much different. That wasn't Mesmer. That voice is so much different.
So the gameplay trailer for the Shadow of the Erd Tree deal.
40 minutes. He made a 40-minute video about a 3-minute trailer? Mesmer.
Bereft of light.
So this is Mesmer, and the
Wait, hold up. New display design.
This is the Shadow of the Great Tree, a unique display design.
Hold up. We gotta check that out. We gotta check that out, man. Well, I feel like I want to wait to watch this, right? Shouldn't I watch this closer to when the release date comes out? All right, what is the lore on the Land of Shadow? I'll watch that.
Lord. Let's break that down, starting with the Land of Shadow. According to interviews with Miyazaki, the Land of Shadow is a place that has become physically disconnected from the Lands Between. So this isn't an alternate version of the Lands Between, nor does it seem like we'll be going backwards or forwards in time to access the DLC for once.
Like Alaska.
And that is refreshing compared to past From Software DLCs. I am excited for a DLC that will expand on the present world for once, rather than a past or future world. That said, if anything, the Land of Shadow will definitely contain many remnants of the past, as it is a place obscured by the Erd Tree, where the goddess Marika first set foot. If this place can be obscured simply because the Erd Tree exists, then I lean towards...
Coots! Hi! Hi! Come here. Come here. Come here. Come in. Come here. Oh, your feet are so wet.
Towards thinking that this might have always been some sort of shadowy dimension, rather than once physically being a part of the lands between landmass, although there is a nicely sized gap right in the middle of the lands between where this might fit. But I think the Erd Tree does generate a ton of light, so the idea of a land of shadow being obscured by the Erd Tree kind of makes a lot of sense. As for why this place became obscured by the Erd Tree, I think we can lay the blame squarely at the feet of Marika, since
Classic.
the age of the Erd Tree is her age, after all, and this age only came about when she ascended to godhood and became the vessel of the Elden Ring. The biggest part that's always been missing from Marika's story is what happened before she became a god.
Yeah, how did she get so
The shadow
good?
of the Erd Tree seems to hide the answers to that exact question, since the poem calls the Land of Shadow the place where the goddess Marika first set foot. Marika setting foot in this place before setting foot in the lands between makes a lot of sense, because we've always known that Marika isn't from the lands between.
No, because she's a Newman, and a Newman race actually comes from an asteroid.
She's a part of the Newman race, and the Newman are said to have come from outside the lands between. The character...
Oh. Okay, maybe I interpreted it wrong. I thought the Newmans came from space, but I guess they just don't come from the lands between, because maybe they come from the Shadowlands. Okay, that makes sense.
The creator calls the Newman supposed descendants of denizens of another world. So, either this other world is the Land of Shadow, and Marika originates from there, or Marika comes from somewhere outside the lands between and outside the Land of Shadow, but simply set foot in the Land of Shadow before venturing to the lands between. Either interpretation could be true at this point, I think.
Okay, sure.
At any rate, it seems like the Land of Shadows is extremely important to Marika's past. Miyazaki drops a huge detail on that note, stating
say?
that the Land of Shadows is the place where Marika became a god, and the Golden Tree was born. I can't wait for the DLC to elaborate on those circumstances.
Wait, I don't get it. I don't get it. How the fuck was the Golden Tree born if it doesn't even shine in the Shadowlands?
When Marika did claim the Elden Ring, her most significant act was removing the
divine
Rune
death.
of Death from it. Afterwards, many previous cultures of death were rendered obsolete, as souls were now supposed to return to the Erd Tree.
Oh, I never thought of it like that. Like, if your whole religion was based around death, a common shared experience, and then we got rid of death, you'd kind of be like, dude, what the fuck? Like, we've been doing that for, like, literally thousands of years. Why'd you take away, like, that's kind of our thing, is dying.
So, if souls started to return to the Erd Tree, where they were presumably reborn, where were souls going before that? Now, this is just speculation.
Underworld.
But is it possible souls
Hades.
once went to the Land of Shadow? Could the Land of Shadow once have been a sort of afterlife? As evidence for this claim, consider that A. Miquella only managed to depart to the Land of Shadow when he divested himself of his grace and his flesh, so his death led to him being here. Next, trailer dialogue explains that those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame.
So, everybody, this guy's like the ultimate recusant, is that right? No, he kills recusants.
So those who are stripped of the grace of gold have to meet death in this place. And the last bit of evidence for this speculation is that there already is a shadowy realm of death alluded to in Elden Ring lore, called the Helfen. So, since we know that the Erd Tree disrupted the previous cycles of death in the lands between, it definitely makes sense to me that the Erd Tree might obscure the Land of Shadow beyond just being a bright source of light. It might have replaced its existence.
Fuck. Sorry, I'm trying to... Coots has an eye bugger I was trying to get rid of, and then I held on the spacebar and I 2x speeded. I'm not touching my body here. I'm touching Coots right here, by the way.
As a sort of afterlife. But
I could definitely be wrong on the afterlife stuff, so let me know what you think. At any rate, the Land of Shadow has now become relevant again, for the Tarnished have found a way to enter this forsaken place.
What is a Tarnished? Is it so? A Tarnished is someone who still believes in the Erd Tree and the Golden Order, but is also like they kind of like aren't that tight. Is it only Godfrey's followers and Godfrey's descendants? After Marika divorced Godfrey for not having anything else to fight, they're exiles. That's a good way to put them. Tarnished people are exiles, but they still kind of like, even though, what's crazy is that even though they got exiled, they're still like, no, we still fuck with the Erd Tree though. Like, why? You were exiled. They don't fuck with you, but they still fuck with the Erd Tree. Because they follow grace. Grace and glory be to God. Sure.
The poem goes on to read, "A land purged in an unsung battle, set ablaze by Messmer's flame." I interpret this as the land was purged in an unsung battle, and then it was set ablaze by Messmer's flame. These seem to be two separate things. So first, let's talk about the war. The unsung battle. In an interview, Miyazaki references the war when he was asked about this Wicker Man enemy, and replies, "So this giant basket of flame was a terrible, gruesome weapon used in a war that occurred in the Land of Shadow. The kindling that you see is actually the remains of bodies that were put in there to burn. As for whose
Bro, get wood.
Enemies were put inside the Wicker Man, I'd wager that it was Marika's enemies, since she's the one who came out victorious as a god, and with the golden tree as well. Just speculation, though. Zully the Witch points out that the Wicker Man traces its origins back to Celtic myth, where people were allegedly sacrificed within a wicker statue, and many other users have pointed out that this design may have instead been drawn from Berserk.
Someone in chat said that. I should ask Peter, he would know.
They were never saints. They just happened to be on the losing side of a war.
If you look closely, you can actually see a mane of red hair attached around a face on the Wicker Man's upper thighs. Yeah. Red hair like this is referenced in the Giant's Red Braid, which reads, "Every giant is red of hair," and Radagon was said to have despised his own red locks. Perhaps that was a curse of their kind. Incidentally, the red hair here is just one of many symbols in the trailer that are considered blasphemous over in the lands between. Omenhorn,
having red hair is blasphemous now?
For example, are another such symbol of despised beings under the Golden Order, and Omen horns are seen here on the Wicker Man, here upon the Lion Dance.
Chat, we're not in the game. We don't live in this universe. You know the fucking... Yeah, man, always has been. Relax. Relax.
Here on these enemies, and even upon the roaring rune bear thing, which also has that red hair. And then there's this hippo thing that's using an aspect of the crucible, which were also aspects that became despised and scorned.
Yeah, because we don't fuck with the crucible.
Spirit wielding the iron cleaver, that's the signature weapon of the misbegotten, who were also despised. So lots of blasphemous symbols going on, but no character in the DLC has as many of them as Messmer, who is the character that is at the heart of the Shadow of the Erd Tree DLC, maybe even more so than Mikola. This is the demigod who would set ablaze
for the membership.
Land of Shadow.
Hi, Coots.
Mother.
Hi, Coots. Hi, Coots. She's shedding so much.
Wouldst thou truly lordship sanction?
Who's Messmer's mother?
Bereft of light.
So this is Messmer, and the mother he mentions is Queen Marika.
What?
An official interview makes this quite clear. To quote Miyazaki, "And you may have seen at the end of the trailer, there was this piece of key art where it shows Mesmer sat in this throne-like chair.
Yeah.
And people who've played the game may recognize this throne to be
That's the
one
Elden
of those from
throne.
the boss room where you battle Morgoth. And this represents the
Oh.
thrones at the base of the Erd Tree. And it's supposed to symbolize that Mesmer stands on equal footing to these other demigods and children of Marika who sat around in these thrones and held the rooms of the Erd Tree. So he is an important figure who rivals these other demigods. And as you play the DLC,
Who's his father?
We'll learn a little about why he wasn't featured in the Legends of the Erd Tree, the Lands Between. You'll realize why he exists in this shadow, this land of shadow. As to who
Radagon?
Mesmer's
Red
father
hair?
is, well, there are many signs that they're a product of Radagon.
That's crazy.
For one, there's the red hair, and
I was just
then
talking about
there's
that.
the fact that Mesmer's name starts with M, which suits the
Okay, that's a little...
naming convention for the children of Marika Radagon, who are Mikola, Melania, and possibly Melina. Speaking of Melina, we've talked many times about the butterfly theory, which posits that all children of Radagon Marika have a butterfly of their own. Mikola's is the nascent butterfly, Melania's is the Aeonian butterfly, and since Melina is the kindling maiden, we've long speculated that hers was the smoldering butterfly.
Makes sense.
But now it seems that butterfly could belong to Mesmer
So does Melina just not get a fucking butterfly?
instead, given his much more overt flame symbolism. That said, there is a fourth pink butterfly featured in the trailer now, so it's possible the butterfly theory might still have wings. If Mesmer was legitimately born alongside the other children of Marika Radagon, that actually places his existence a little bit later in the timeline. Still in the age of the Erd Tree, but after Radagon
What happened to my
left
water?
Renala for Marika. Whatever the case, Mesmer would find himself in the Land of Shadow, delivering death to those stripped of the grace of gold.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Since this line is delivered by a third party, it seems there's a common belief here that Mesmer's role is to deliver death to those stripped of grace who find themselves in the Land of Shadow, including, apparently, our Tarnished, who finds themselves at odds with Mesmer.
Why the fuck would I be stripped of grace? I'm the fucking Elden Lord. Give me a little respect. No?
Mother, wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so
Oh, he just said it right there. God, every time I have a question, they answer it. Mother, Marika, would you really make this guy the Lord? He has no fucking light. So he's not happy that I am the Elden Lord.
rest of light?
In this dialogue, I think Mesmer is questioning why Marika has seen fit to restore grace to the Tarnished and sanction their lordship, guiding them to become Elden Lord, even though in his eyes we are bereft of light. Mesmer strikes me as a bit
Thank
of a
you,
rebel
Jesus,
and an outcast.
for the 23 months.
He's not what
It's
you'd
probably
expect
Jesus.
from someone who is clearly killing people who have been stripped of the grace of gold. But I do ultimately think that he holds Marika in high regard. I do think he's doing this on her behalf. The fact that he sits on a demigod's throne might be evidence enough, but in an excellent bit of photo manipulation by user Wusa69 on Reddit, we can clearly spy a statue of what seems to be Marika in the background. It has her signature braid and her armband as well. And uniquely, she's holding a baby who could be Messmer, but that's just speculation. We know Marika uses people, even her enemies, even the blasphemous. She will keep a fire giant alive just so it can watch over something for eternity. She will disguise herself as Radigan, make her biggest rival fall in love with him, and then abandon that rival and undo them from within. She will condemn the misbegotten and then get one of them to craft weapons for a tarnished so that they can become Elden Lord.
Yeah, she is a bit of a web spinner. I don't think I like Marika. You know, she's doing too much. DLC is just a dream world state. Really? It doesn't feel like that's the case.
So, in a similar way, I feel like Messmer being useful to Marika, despite very clearly being a blasphemous character, really isn't that strange. But what do I mean about Messmer being blasphemous? Well, first, there's the snakes. According to the Gravekeeper cloak,
Can't be having
the snake
snakes.
is viewed as a traitor to the Erd Tree.
Because he ate the
And
apple.
Now, we don't know if they're talking about Messmer's snake or the Great Serpent, which is what we assumed before. Whatever the case, there's no way that Messmer's snakes would...
God forbid women have hobbies. I don't think it counts as a hobby if your hobby entails literally colonizing areas of the world. I don't think it's a hobby anymore, okay? All right? I don't think Margaret Thatcher's out there just fucking running a hobby.
Would be looked upon favorably by the Golden Order. In the Erdtree Colosseums, for example, the audience delighted in seeing the bronze snakes on the armor of the gladiators be beaten and battered. And then there's Messmer's usage of flame. According to the Spark Aromatic, fire was prohibited to those who served the Erdtree.
Because you don't want to fuck up.
While this rule was forgotten as the war drew ever on, I do think Messmer might have some links to the flame of the Fell God, if I had to guess. He's
Okay.
got the red hair, and snakes do appear on the Giant's Flame Forge
He's
in
got
the
some fucked
mountaintops.
up eyes too.
But I'll admit these connections are pretty shaky. We don't know exactly what kind of flame Messmer is using just yet.
Thank you,
Lastly,
Ecolette.
Messmer clearly has a connection to Dragon Communion, which is also something that's frowned upon. Dragon Communion is the abhorrent act of consuming the hearts of dragons to commune with the ancient dragons and become more like them.
Okay, I'm sorry. If I'm an ancient dragon and a homie's like, yo, what up? And I'm like, how are you talking to me? And they're like, we ate the hearts of your offspring. I'd be like, if Ludwig responds to this, I'll do 50 push-ups on the spot. Get to it. Make it actually 100, though. Good luck.
According to the Magma Worm's Scale Sword, Dragon Communion is a grave transgression for which many partakers were cursed to crawl on their bellies as shadows of their former selves. As evidence for Messmer's communion, his one good eye is yellow and slitted, which is a clear symptom of consuming the dragon hearts that even our Tarnished gets afflicted with. And, not to mention, his winged armor looks a lot like the Drake Knight set, which...
He's built like Aiden. Honestly, like Wemby. He'd be crazy on the basketball court.
...is a set that labels the Drake Knights as partakers of communion. Then there's this symbol on the box art, and even the fire he conjures that looks a little bit like the Dragon Communion seal, but it's not a one-to-one match.
That's
and
a
then
stretch.
serpents themselves are considered imperfect dragons, in Dark Souls lore at least, and Messmer's serpents are sprouting draconic wings, so there could be something there. On this promotional page, we also learn that Messmer's full title is Messmer the Impaler. And it could be that
Bad
this
name.
name simply comes from his fighting style, but I will also point out, as many others have already, that there is a catacomb in the Lands Between called the Impaler's Catacombs.
I think the Impaler's bad. Vlad the Impaler. Vlad Dracula? Dracula was real? What? Was he chill? I feel like a guy called Vlad the Impaler couldn't be chill. Like, you don't impale from chillness. He ruled 3 times? Reputation for cruelty. There's German stories, Slavic stories, and first records. His mass murders would be considered genocide or war crimes by current standards. Oh. He's a national hero? Oh. Vampire. Well, he kind of got fucking rocked. Because his legacy's been kind of outshone by Dracula. He got run up, done up by a book.
So, it's possible he got this reputation from certain deeds that he committed in the lands between. Of all the characters I can think of, only...
He ate people? Jeremy, think of the membership. Allegedly ate people? I mean, that's not a great thing to be alleged about you. That doesn't feel great.
Only the fire giants and Marika come to mind as ever being impaled. The fire giant's stakes aren't identical to Messmer's spear, but they are similar. Mikola is many things.
Mikola!
He is the demigod son of Queen Marika and her consort Radigan. He is Mikola the Nascent, cursed with eternal youth. He is Mikola the Unalloyed, who sought to find a cure for his sister's scarlet rot. He is Saint Trina, an alter ego who deals in sleep and dreams.
He's got a fucking alter ego already? What?
And he is Mikola of the Halig Tree, a sort of Erd tree that he eventually embedded himself within. He's also the subject of an hour-long lore video on my channel, and I'm also going to be talking about him again later this week in a lore video about Moog, so please forgive me for being brief in my description of him here.
It's okay.
Suffice to say though, Mikola is a very important demigod. He's also an Empyrean, which means he is a rare character
Vessel.
eligible to become a god and
Yes.
succeed Queen Marika. Additionally, his sister says that he is the most fearsome Empyrean of all, and that he possesses the wisdom, the allure of a god. It's this allure that has led to his fate in the base game, which is to say, he appears to be dead at the hands of Moog, who is Mikola's demigod half-brother. Moog ripped Mikola's cocoon out of the Halig tree and abducted him.
Why?
Now Mikola's cocooned flesh lies in Mogwin Palace, and his withered arm.
Oh my god, it's Moog. He's coming for me. He sent me a curse. Alright, we're good. We're safe. Are we good? Okay. We're healed.
Arm there will become the entrance to the DLC. Miyazaki elaborates on this point, stating that Mikola has traveled to the land of shadow for his own reasons, and it's up to the player to follow in his footsteps, as many other NPCs also have before
That
you.
tear shot out of my
The
nose.
poem reads, "It was to this land that Mikola departed, divesting himself of his flesh, his strength, his lineage, of all things golden." The fact that Mikola has divested himself of his flesh reminds me a lot of Rani, who slays her own flesh intentionally in order to free her from the control of the two fingers. Through his own death, it seems, he has departed to the land of shadow, though now he is without his strength. He's also likely divested himself from his great rune, which is probably this one, seen here, which takes the same shape as this emote you get for pre-ordering, which is called Ring of Mikola. So all of this should explain why he needs you. The poem continues, and now Mikola awaits the return of his promised lord. If I had to guess where we're ultimately headed, it would be the castle here, right beneath the shadow of the Erd Tree. Here, an ark is catching the bounty of the Erd Tree, just like the rune arcs do, and the sky above is enwreathed by these ethereal cloth tapestries. According to Miyazaki, these tapestries are a veil, and they are a symbol of the land of shadows being hidden from the world outside. And speaking of veils, the Black Knives are assassins.
Guys, I'm 28. I know how to deal with a bloody nose. I ain't 7. You don't gotta backseat the nosebleed.
That are invisible due to their concealing veils, and we have a talisman that is a part of those veils, put together from dark cloth with a lustrous sheen that completely hides the wearer's presence. Earlier, we talked about how Marika was likely responsible for the land of shadow being concealed.
That the tapestry is the concealing talisman.
Veiled, and according to the Black Knife armor, the Black Knives are rumored to be Newman who had close ties with Marika herself. So maybe we're already starting to understand the nature of this veil. That said, the way this veil is laid brings to mind a lot of things. At first it reminded me of Marika's bedchambers. Then I thought maybe it could represent Mohg's bloody bedchamber, as he puts it. Or it could even represent the Baldachins of the Deathbed Companions.
I like the first one.
Which, according to the Baldachins' blessings, are hidden temples in the guise of a bedchamber. This could represent Mikola's long-awaited rebirth, or maybe his eternal nascence. It could even represent the fact that he is Saint Trina, an alter ego that has to do with sleep and
Hold up,
dreams.
I'm checking.
So many things. Speaking of Saint Trina, though, there's a brief shot of a masked character who looks like they're sleeping in a purple swamp. The droopy flowers in the background might be Saint Trina's lilies, and the purple haze of this swampy area definitely gives off sleep effect vibes. You might recall when Rani first meets with you in Elden Ring, she does so amidst a mist, which has put...
Okay, I've consumed too much information today. I've consumed too much. I don't think I can consume more. My brain is full. I feel like as opposed to FNAF, I can't watch 6 hours of Elden Ring lore. Because it gets so fucking convoluted comparably. My brain gets busted up. So instead, what we'll do is let's play our daily games. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've never seen someone with this many bloody noses in their life. Really? It gets dry this time of year. Chat, what are my daily games? I haven't played them in a minute. What do we got? New York Times Connections is becoming the new hotness. It's becoming a normie game. I mean, it definitely has always been a normie game, but it's popular amongst the normies now. Maybe it used to be too. Cost Codal, classic. Yeah, what else? What else? Wordle, got it. Tradle, I can dabble. Trivia grid, sure. Movie grid, if I'm feeling myself. I'm not. Spoiler alert. All right, let's try. Starting with Wordle. Why does it never work? Has it ever been penis? Scorn. Ooh, okay. Snore. Snort. Oh my god. A 3-bomb? That's not bad. That's not bad. What country is this? Indonesia? New York Times connections. I'm on a hot streak. Let's keep it going. Connect these 4 things. March Madness. Okay. Sure. March. Madness. Madness, folly, nonsense, absurdity. That's an easy one. Push. No. Cut. Cheese. Skunk. Garbage. Feet. Smelly. Smelly things. March. Advance. Cut. 6. Progress. Fake. Push. Freeze. What? Freeze frame. Freeze. Things you yell out loud as a police officer. Orders. Freeze. March. Push. Advance. Cut. So advance was right. Wait. Push, advance, march, progress. Move forward. 6 cut, fake, freeze. What does it mean? 6 cut, fake, freeze. 6 cut, fake, freeze. Words after deep. Oh. Deep cut, deep fake, deep freeze, deep 6. Deep 6. What the fuck is that? Only familiar with a deep 3. To destroy or dispose of something. Okay, fair enough. Mini crossword. All right, let's do it. What a bolt icon indicates on a phone camera. Flash. Able to move easily and gracefully. I don't know. See eye to eye. Agree. Big unit of cheese. Wheel. Exercise that you might try to get in daily. Cardio. No. Imperfections is a flaws. Subject of the revolutionary 1905 paper by Albert Einstein is, I don't know. Sitting in a tree. Mindless followers are, I don't know. Tough shoes to run in. Heels. Okay, so now we can go this way. Able to move easily and gracefully. It is something. Exercise you might try to get in daily. Squat. Screw. Shins. Mindless followers. Subject of a revolutionary light. Lagged. Steps. Steps in. Get your steps in daily. And then it is mindless followers. Sheep. Not bad. How much are 15 Haagen-Dazs peppermint bark ice cream bars? Definitely less than $1 per. It's not a question. So 15 is our absolute ceiling. I think 50 cents per is a bit too cheap. So it's not like $7.50. I'm going to roll out $7.99. I'm going to go $8.99. Too high. Wow. $6.99. No. Is it too low? I was wrong. I was wrong. It's too low. Shit. $10.99. Son of a bitch. $11.99. Son of a bitch. Okay. I read the graph wrong. Creature thing of the $10. What country exports these products? $1.8 billion is their total GDP. Small relative to other countries. Not to shame this country. They mostly make jewelry, broadcasting equipment, and precious metal watches. Trunks and cases and some wine? I'm going to go Kosovo. Way off. Southeast Asia is what it looks like. Cambodia. Definitely not it, but let's just go in that area. Very close to Cambodia. North and to the right of Cambodia. What's north and to the right of Cambodia? 1,400 kilometers. North and to the right. What's north and to that's China? Maybe it's north enough to be like Mongolia? Way off. Way south. Bhutan. Way off. To the right. Near Cambodia. Thailand. No. Bangladesh. Laos. Laos. To the right of Laos. Directly. Philippines? Macau! What? I'm shocked. I just deadass thought most of Macau's income came from casinos. I'm pretty sure it's not a country, right? It's owned by China. Macau. Macau is a special administrative region of China. It's a city. Yeah. I was confused. I'm shocked. Spell check game. Tim just linked me this. Press the audio to hear the word and related information. You can only submit one attempt. Okay.
Quashed. A verb meaning to suppress or extinguish summarily and completely. Explosive. A adjective meaning relating to, characterized by. Pretend. A verb meaning to give a false appearance of being, possessing, or. Pigsty, a noun meaning pigpen. 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 Pigsty, a noun. Docket. A noun meaning a brief written summary of a document.
That was so easy. That's round one.
Sanctimonious. A adjective meaning hypocritically pious or devout. Sanctimonious. A adjective meaning hypocritically pious or devout. Sanctimonious. A adjective meaning hypocritically pious or devout. Yeoman. A noun meaning an attendant or. Solitaire. A noun meaning a single. Phology. A noun meaning the study of unidentified. Toppled. A verb meaning to fall from. Heirloom. A noun meaning a piece of property. Efflux. A noun meaning something given off in or as if in a stream. Effluxus derives from medieval Latin. Macintosh. A noun meaning a juicy bright red eating apple with a thin skin. Fluorescent. A adjective meaning having or relating to fluorescence. Bibimbap. A noun meaning a Korean dish of rice with cooked vegetables, usually meat, and often a raw or fried egg. Bibimbap is from Korean, combining pibum for.
It's an A. Bibimbap and a bibimbap. Fluorescent. How the fuck did I get that one wrong? It's fluorescent. Macintosh, I did it like the computer. Efflux I crushed. Heirloom I crushed. Toppled I crushed. Aphology, that's fucked. Solitaire I crushed. Yeoman's crazy. Sanctimonious. I feel like I got that right. What did I fuck up? Oh, I did sanctimonious. Okay, that one was just a mistype. Docket, that's fine. Pigsty, there's no E. Pretend, that's easy. Okay. All right. Fuck, dude. I don't like that daily game. It's going to make me look bad. as opposed to this daily trivia game. In January 2014, Andrew Luck and the Colts came back from 38-10 to defeat this AFC West team in the divisional round by a score of 45-44. Tennessee Titans. No, AFC West. The Broncos? Okay. With only 4 fingers on one hand, the Celtics drafted this shooting guard out of high school in 2005, who went on to beat Nate Robinson and Dwight Howard in the 2007 dunk contest. Oh, Shaq dunk contest on the Celtics. Easy. Shaquille O'Neal, give it to him. College basketball. Jarian Grant, Pat Connaughton, and Demetrius Jackson led this major conference school to a 3 seed and the 2015 Elite 8 before losing to the all-time undefeated Kentucky. Purdue, USC. AU is gold. Celebrity mashup. What the fuck is this demon? Who the fuck is smoking so much goddamn reefer? I don't know who the woman is at all. Not even a little bit. Let me look in your soul. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure it's Brendan Fraser's forehead. Might even be his eyes. Whose lips are those? Brendan Fraser. ScarJo. Beverages. Originally a dry stout originating from a Dublin brewery, this famous multinational alcoholic beverage brand introduced a new Baltimore Blonde lager in 2013. I mean, the one I want to go for, I have zero clue, is Guinness. It's right. Television. This 2001 Disney Channel made-for-TV movie focused on a 15-year-old star basketball player whose life gets turned upside down when he finds out he's Luck of the Irish. With a nearly 3.5-hour runtime, this 2019 gangster film from Martin Scorsese featured It's the Irishman. But I'm in so deep, and you know I'm a fool for you. You got me wrapped around your finger. Do you have to let it? It's a 1993 Cranberry song. But I'm in so deep, and you know I'm such a fool for you. You've got me wrapped around your finger. Do you have to let it? We're the kids of America. Okay. I don't know what that song was. Correct answer, Linger. Linger? I've never heard of this song. Linger. Linger song. Do you have to? So if they wrote, do you have to, do you have to, do you have to, I would have gotten it. Colin Farrell in Saoirse Ronan. Sorry, I forgot to say it. Notre Dame. Gerald Green. Kansas City Chiefs. Tough. We had a good back half to make it feel a little better there. Okay. Halle Berry, Elijah Wood, Vin Diesel in Movie Grid. Give me the Lord of the Rings. I'll do Return of the King. I'll do Two Towers. Boom. All right. Give me a Halle Berry movie with The Call. Give me a Vin Diesel movie with The Pacifier. Okay. 95 to 2005. Elijah Wood. Lord of the Rings. We'll go Fellowship of the Ring. Vin Diesel, 95 to 2005. I'll go Fast and Furious. When did Vin Diesel pop onto the scene? He's in the first one. The Fast and the Furious. The Fast and the Furious. Fast and the Furious. Okay. Halle Berry movie from 1995 to 2005. I don't know. Ain't she in Catwoman? There we go. Action movie that features Elijah Wood. I mean, can we do a 3 for 3? Does this count? There we go. Okay. Oh my God. We're filling up movie grid. An action movie with Vin Diesel. Give me Fast 9. In a Halle Berry action movie. Oh man. I've never 9 for 9 to movie grid. But I feel like I'm going to throw here. An action movie with Halle Berry. Fuck me. I just need to rate one action movie down with Halle Berry. Oh my God. I don't think I know one. I think I'm lost. An action movie with Halle Berry. Halle Berry. Hallelujah. Halle Berry. What is Halle Berry in? She's in Catwoman. That's for sure. She's in The Call. I love The Call. What the fuck is she in? She's in so much is the answer, Ludwig. You just don't know. You don't know. On Women's History Month, you don't know what Halle Berry's in. You got the men fast, didn't you? But Halle Berry's sitting by herself, by her lonesome. Just wanting a simple old action movie. Was she ever in Marvel? She must have had a Marvel stint, no? She was in a Marvel movie, right? She was in fucking... She's in fucking, bro, fucking... She's in a Marvel movie. She's in fucking, Can't go wrong with Avengers Endgame. Oh, shit. Oh, everybody put Catwoman for action movie, and then they put Monsters Ball for... X-Men! That's it. I knew she was in it. I just couldn't remember it was X-Men. Fuck. Man, this one was easy because it's all fast movies in all Lord of the Rings. So it's really a do you know Halle Berry quiz, and I scored a 66% on that. Not proud of that. Okay. You know what? I'm not too bummed though. I feel like I did all right there. I feel like I did all right. New York Times strands. What's this talk? What's all this hubbub? Find hidden words and uncover the day's themes. What? The fuck are you talking about? This is like what kids do. This is a crossword. I mean, no offense, but like, can it be any direction? Does it have to connect? I should have read the rules. Can I do like this? Oh, I can. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So I can do this. Chair. Outside interests. Why the fuck did I do chair? That doesn't make any damn sense why I did chair. All right, outside interests. Sure. All right. No, I got you. How about, you know what I like? I like the sun. Okay. Never mind. How about sun screen?
Hey, love, nice hair. You know who you look like?
Who?
A handsome and smart young man, that's who. Have a good stream.
Thank you. Thanks very much, I will. Thank you. Fuck, where were we? Sorry, I got distracted. Stupid. Outside interests. Walking, running, jogging.
Dubbin Bieber.
Dub and bebop. Running. What the fuck are we even doing today, man? What is this? I don't know a damn game. Cast. Forecast. There we go. Spangram. What the fuck is going on? All right. Okay, if I get one more word, I get a hint. I see. I feel like sun, rain. Maybe rain? Sun rot. Sun rot. Man, this is fucked. Sunshine. Ain't no sunshine. Okay.
Lil Bro is going through his midlife crisis.
Tornado. I now see the game. The game is afoot. Okay. So this is probably going down, right?
Thanks heaps for the participation in and support of the Olympics event yesterday. Was a lot of fun to put on and see everyone have such a good time. Smile, Jesse P.
Thank you very much. How about ram it? Not a word. Okay. Dillhole. Didn't have to be so aggressive about that. Give me Nara Miritz. Sure. Wind. Silly. Wind. Okay, wait. Sunshine, tornado, forecast. What about just weather? Why? What? Wild. Hint. H-A. Oh, so the hint is just the word? Okay, that's fun. Rain. Okay. Rain. I think I did round. Snow. Okay, lovely. We're killing it. What else do we got? We need a vowel. Bard. Lard. Blizzard. And that leaves us with storm. Okay, we needed one hint. All right, interesting. I never played that one before. Not too shabs. All right, I'm donezo. Chat, I'm donezo. Try look connections. Oh, you got texting LeBron for connections. What the fuck? I got 69 Canadian. Hey, Lud, I think I made an underrated banger. What the fuck are you talking about? I played Bad Apple with 769 apples. Hey, Lud, I think I made an underrated banger. Could you watch it and let me know how I could improve? I will, but not online. But I'll keep it up right now, so I will watch it. But not online. Chat, I'm a dip. I gotta leave. Tomorrow I will be live. The goal is to do either stocks or... What was my other idea? Stocks or 100 TikToks, Reels, or Shorts. Tuesday, we are going to watch MXS play. Wednesday, we are going to do the opposite of whatever I did on Monday. Oh, no. I think Wednesday we're starting Elden Ring. Fuck, dude. We're going to have to stream so much. Sheesh. All right, well, hey, man. Lucky for y'all if you like the stream. It's going to be happening a lot this next week. Why your hair look like that, sad face? Don't fucking write a sad face. Thank you, V-Limit, for the 10. I'll check it out. All right, chat. Hey, thank y'all for watching today. I appreciate it. Long streams coming soon with the Elden Ring thing that me and Squeaks are going to do. For tonight, I am out. I appreciate you all watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Who's live? Tina is live. Squeaks is live. Mods, if you could raid either of those channels or both or whatever, I'd appreciate it. On that note, I'm out. Appreciate you all. Peace. If you haven't seen any of the YouTube videos I've been uploading for the past week, by the way, check them out. I feel like they're actually super hot fire. We've been on a hot stretch. Check them out. All right, see you later, y'all. Yeah, that's what don't say that's what you think. Yeah, that's why I said it. Now I feel like, you know, I'm starting to not think it now because you said it like that, but. All right, see you later, y'all.